Hi, I'm actually making this really quick video. So I wanted to just give a little bit of a very short update about what I'm planning to do for the next few months, and actually it's also to do with this pretty much this particular YouTube channel. Okay, I'm not closing anything. I'm not ending anything or stopping anything. Not to worry, but I think that basically after time deciding and after realizing what I have had considering what I dealt with in terms of those stupid people. I mean, to begin with, I was already in the process of changing the direction of my own YouTube channel since I think the end of maybe the beginning of this year, because things were suddenly changing and there was a taking on a new direction with different things in my life. And I kind of realized, actually strangely, I used to think that the so-called PTSD that I didn't have to deal with, it came back for a while, and then it came now all of a sudden I had some new things coming up which kind of made a sudden change for the better. And that was before the Korea trip, a few months before that. And I'm not gonna like give a giveaway or anything, because then basically it's just like the whole point that is to, I mean, keeping quiet and keeping a low profile, because when you keep a low profile, that's when people don't give you the evil eye. Although I don't believe in the evil eye, but there are people who are just crazy, jealous, and they love to ruin things, because that's what humans are. Some humans operate based on envy and jealousy. But what I want to just say is that, for a large part of the time from now on, I'm probably going to make less and less videos connected to narcissistic abuse. And as you can tell, nowadays the videos have been thinking on totally different direction. I don't talk about this kind of things anymore, and I kind of realize this. The more that it's really this, the more you give your attention to, the more it will grow. So you see that with some of these so-called very angry narcissistic abuse channels where women are cursing men, cursing this, cursing that, and you realize what do you realize? They're becoming no different from the people that point their fingers at, because they are only living in hatred and anger. That's not me. Okay. Right now, I'm actually getting a little bit better, way better than I thought, because okay, it's not just financially or work wise, but even just personally in terms of like mental health, and of course at times when I still get flashbacks of PTSD, and sometimes things that episodes like what I had with my own, the kind of trigger episodes like last year when I choked on that fishbone and everything, and then causing me to have difficulty eating. I mean, I still have those kind of residual effects that are still lingering around, but compared to the beginning of this year when I was really sick, and I had to see a doctor, all this, and I lost a bit of weight as a result. Okay, and then I had to do blood tests, and then we just make sure to rule out this possibility of some thyroid disorder and anything else. Okay, and I just realized this: life is really really short. There's no point in giving attention to people and things that are not worth it. And right now I can say that, you know what, sometimes when I go into those kind of rumination and everything, I will start thinking about things like my kind of I can kind of catch myself having this expression like because I'm thinking about the ex-woman, all those narcissists in my life in the past, and those predators and all their emotional predators. Okay, and some might even spiritual sexual predators, and I get very angry, but and disgust not really angry, more disgusted. But you know what, people are who they are. They're not good people, some of these people. If they're good people, we have to really just keep our eye peeled, because good people, they're not always like the narcissists who are always putting themselves out there. Okay, it's just the nature of things, but there are definitely good people around. Okay, and I kind of realized this. I can say that compared to some of those people who are online making all this very toxic content and material, I'm making way more positive things, because you know why? That should be a thing, because I want to make positive content. Positive content is what changes the world. It's not content that spreads hatred, anger, and your animosity and whatever. Okay, it just shows who you are as a person, that you're not worth it. Okay, and you know what, Mel Robbins is this particular speaker that she used to say, If someone wants to live a life, let them. If someone wants to end a relationship with them, let them. With you, let them. If they want to do this, let them. What's the thing about letting them? It's like basically don't devote any effort, okay, to trying to change them. They are not the person that you want to change, okay, because they won't change, okay. Anyway, I'll be making more videos about other things. You can probably expect to see more videos about things like my hobbies, my especially because I'm actually, my major back in university, back in grad school, was in medieval literature and medieval studies. So I'll be talking a lot more about things like that, and yeah, things like medieval culture and literature and performance studies, and also my travels, okay, and my own hobbies outside of grad school, things that I did, okay, and I'm still doing, okay, and yeah, and I don't like to judge people. That's not my character. I assess people based on whether they're good for me or not. And one thing, ever since I actually hit those few people from my channel, it's been so quiet, which is good, and haven't had any remarks. All the remarks that they used to put on my videos have disappeared. That's good, okay. And I'm actually looking forward to really just continuing the new work week and everything. In fact, I'm actually looking forward to work. So what can I complain if I'm not even complaining about work? And it's already a big jump from last time when I actually hope to get out of the situation with a narcissist. Okay, and you know what? Thank God. I don't care if people say that I'm religious. So what? This is my faith. Okay, I'm happy about it. God has delivered me. Okay, so anyway, that's it. Okay, I'll move on, and I'll talk a little bit more about something else, and of course, yeah. Okay, bye bye.